What do you say? Gus nods slowly and gives me a sideways look. Okay, pal, let's see how the first question goes, and then I'll decide from there about the second. That's fair. I smacked the bar twice with both palms. Set me up first, though, Gus, and another round for the mysterious strangers behind me. The ladies at the table stop talking immediately, and then after a pause, one says, Actually, we were just leaving. Thank you, though, that's very generous. The sloshy clink of ice against the glasses lets me know they had at least another half hour in them, but the sudden interest from a strange drunkard has expedited their exit. Okay, no offense taken. I wouldn't accept it either. The women smile and assure me their departure has nothing at all to do with me. They quickly settle the bill with Gus and then scatter like butterflies. Gus watches the ladies leave and frowns again, deeper this time, dismayed. You're still gonna buy those drinks, eh? I smile. Sure, Fritzy. You can even keep the booze. Gus gives a satisfied nod and says, What's your question, pal? I put two fingers together and wave Gus toward me coquettishly. He leans in, his face only inches from mine now. Do you know the story of Marlene? Gus holds my stare and then gives a weak smile. Sure, buddy. Most everybody west of Mount Cauda knows that story. We get people in here sometimes, tourists and rich folk from the new country mostly. We're planning to head off to find the lost village. Village of the Elders, they call it. The place that woman from the new country found several years ago. The mountains have become something of an attraction over the last few years. The mention of my mother chokes me a bit, but I keep my composure. That was an easy one, pal, so I guess I'll let you shoot question two. I narrow my look on Gus now and my jaw clenches unconsciously. Do you know a man named Gromus? Gus's face bleeds to white before I sound off the S in the hideous name, and the bartender's eyes glaze with a moisture of dread. I'll take that as a yes, then. Do you know where I can find him, Fritzy? Do you know where he lives? My words have punch now, authority. Gus is visibly shaken by my questions, intimidated even, but he tries to stay steely. You gotta go now, buddy, he whispers. I'm busy here. Gus's voice is anxious, quick, and stammered. The absurdity of his last phrase comes flat, without irony. Gromus, just give me a direction and I'll be out the door. Gus drops his head in defeat. Look, if I knew where it was, I wouldn't tell you. I'd send you in the opposite direction, not for his sake, but for yours. But I don't know where he is. He doesn't live anywhere. I don't even know what... Gus's words fall away and he closes his eyes, as if trying to explain the person I just mentioned is physically painful for him. He continues, He was in here once, only once, and that was 3 years past, just over. I don't know where he lives or where he came from. I don't know anything about him aside from what I saw that night, and from the legends and rumors that float around in here sometimes. That's a long time ago to see a man once and still remember him. Gus looks down at the bar top and nods. Yeah. What happened, Gus? Why do you remember him? Gus swallows and stares hard in my eyes. He shakes his head slowly and says, You don't ever want to meet him. Gus grabs a bottle of scotch and lifts up the bar top door. He walks from behind the bar and over to the table where the ladies were sitting just a few minutes ago. I follow him. He picks up one of the drinks and swallows what remains in his customer's glass and then flicks the ice from it sideways across the floor. Sit down. I sit across from Gus, watching him recollect. He's staring at the empty glass now, spinning it on the table slowly with his fingertip, caressing the rim. His thoughts are in the past, the night of Gromus. I don't pressure him to talk, wanting him to organize the details to get his story accurate. Why did you ask about the story of Marlene? Gus asks. I just figured anyone who knew the tale of Marlene might also know about Gromus. It's not a lie exactly, but it does lack a certain transparency. Gus studies my face, sensing there's more to the explanation. There is, but what more there is mine. Gus need play no part in this story other than to give me the name of the next person who may know the next person after that. And I was right, Gus. I'd say you do know something. Something that has you a bit thinned out. Gus continues his meditation of the tumbler, keeping his eyes fixed to the glass. It was 38 months ago, he begins. He blinks once and stares at me. And 6 days. I nod, acknowledging the relevance of the precision of his memory.